Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PSGL, the PlayStation Tier Season 30 for the F4 Division. I'm your commentator, Ion Neon, or as Jared Fosbury, joined in the booth by the OAP himself, Mr. Sondra Sohaug. Well, the finale.
And good evening to you as well. Slightly bigger grid than last race, Jared, so it's good for the finale. And Bahrain, what a track.
Yeah, good track as well for the finale. It's some exciting action, and there's a championship to be decided today. Noah and Nando and the Constructors. 4 teams still fighting out for the Constructors title today.
Ooh, didn't realise it was that close in the Constructor, but...
Well, it's not really that close, there's a bit of gaps, but maximum points today, I believe you can score is 29 with the fastest lap. 16, 12 had the fast lap. 29, I believe.
Well, that is still close then. As it looks like Tito will be the first one to do a lap today. Tito, the McLaren driver, he's been having a bit of a rocky season, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's had his ups and downs. He's got the pace to be up there, obviously not championship pace, but he's got up there to get podiums now and then. Just a bit of bad luck, and same with Slimbo as well, so...
Indeed. And Slimbo is still in the pit.
And there's a Red Bull off in sector 2. I'm guessing he spun it on the fast curb.
So, do you want me to take the first lap of the day?
Yeah, you know, you're going to need it, so...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tito heading out of the final corner, opening his DRS wing before he crosses the line to go down towards turn 1, as we can see him here braking right around the 100-meter board before going around the corner. It's surprisingly in third gear, very high gears from Tito here. Then opening his DRS again, heading down towards turn 4, I believe it is. Very tricky right-hander on traction on the exit, a little bit wide, and it's an invalid time from Tito.
It is an invalid time. As you said, he was in high gears, so he must be getting ready for F1 2022, or 22 as it's now called. So that's going to be a high gear game. Right now though, Simlix on a time lap is the only one who hasn't invalidated at the moment. Currently in the second sector, and for some reason he's actually on softs to begin with. I wouldn't really agree to go on the softs first thing. I'd get a medium run first, as Firefox retired from the session. He's actually binned it out of turn 3. Oh, and how Simlix is invalidated on a straight there. So, don't know how he's managed to do that, but an invalidation for Simlix, so that will not be a timed lap. Is anybody else on an actual flyer, Bob? Noah's not on.
Aries he's heading into the hairpin in sector 2 right after the S section. Just going out of that
Alex
now.
As well, ahead of him.
On medium tires, then into this double left-hander. Used to be a very tricky corner there, but on the later games it's not been that big of an issue. However, now heading into this long swooping left-hander before it changes into another right-hander. Can also be a little tricky on traction around there. Then good corner to get some good speed down this final straight before the start finish straight. Into the final corner, down to 4th gear, very quickly up into 5th. Not sure if that's the way to go. And over the line for Aries, it's going to be 27.2, and not too bad on the mediums, I think.
Oh, especially not too bad, to be honest. Only a second off Alex on the softs, and Alex did do a lap ahead of him, so he's on provisional pole. It'll be second. Luca moves to 4th then, 27.6 on mediums.
Another driver you mentioned earlier, though, the second McLaren driver, Slimbo, been up there a few times, heading into sector 3 in a small moment as he's going through this.
25.9 from the wall.
Ooh, good there. Ooh, and Slimbo with a bit of a missed turn in there. Turned in a bit early, had to abort and then turned in again. Probably lost a little time there before heading into the final corner. And it's an aborted lap, I believe, as he's heading into the pit now.
I'll tell you what isn't an aborted lap is Nando, second, 126.3. All he needs to do today.
And here comes his championship rival, Jared. Noah out of the final corner. It said it was purple in the second sector. However, we know that that can't always be trusted. But look at that, though.
Good lap from Noah. He's doing what he needs to do at the moment. Be on pole, but needs a bit of luck today. He needs Nando to basically DNF or not score any points.
He needs a few more cars between himself and Nando here than just Navarre. Navarre, though, impressive. He's been up there the last few races.
Yeah, he obviously took the victory last time out with a bit of cheeky tactic from Noah backing off, which was NFA from the stewards, which I agree, to be honest. It was tactical.
Indeed.
It wasn't really dirty.
Tactical. Great tactical as well, as Martin does a 26.3. Daniel should be heading over the line, or did he start a lap actually?
I don't know about Daniel. He might have just started a lap, but F1 Millen.
Yeah, I think so.
He's on a like mini alpha right now. He's just passing Nando, entering sector 3. Let's see what his second sector is. And it is purple apparently, but 1.4.7. Not a bad exit. A lot better than Slimbo's, as we saw. He had to do a bit corrective with the steering. But will Millen take provisional pole then? 25 seconds to beat. Is he going to ruin Nando's day then? Coming to the line, and it's 26.1, so he's ahead of his teammate. But we've said it before, Nando is not a quality merchant, and oh my god. Jesus Christ. The same streak Sandra has happened again, you blacked out.
Oh no, man, not again.
Commentators goes, I'll invite you after Daniel's done his lap.
You don't need to, your invite should still work, I believe.
Daniel then, a 4.9, 2/10 slower than Millen in the second sector.
I was starting to wonder why it didn't update when you said Millen over the line there.
Why is it always you though who lags out?
I mean, why is it always? It's happened in 2 races. Well, yeah, one race and now this one.
Well,
it's never happened before.
Well, it's it's starting to become a thing with you. Lagging out. 26.3 then for Daniel, goes 4th.
Good thing it's at the end of the game if that's the case.
Let's hope it's not a thing on the new game. But yeah, Daniel 4th then, and the Red Bull Luca going out for another run. Is that Jabrak on a time lap? It is. And he might not be able to win the Constructors today. Yeah, I don't think he can win the Constructors today actually, Alpine, because obviously he'll need one of the Mercs or the Alphas, I believe, who is second to DNF. And I believe they're like 24 points behind right now. I will get that updated and have a look. But Jabraka currently entering sector 2, and it's a 27.7 then, purple, sector 1. Is he going to end the finale strong like he started strong in the first round at Portugal, where he did a masterclass strategy to win the race? Or will they have some more rotten luck? As obviously Jabraka was one of the favourites to fight for the championship this season. He's had a bit of bad luck. As there's a McLaren just up ahead, I believe that is Slimbo.
LRB should be the only one on the lap now. Well, actually Alex is on the lap behind him as well.
4.6. Second sector for Jabraka. And you say Alex is next on lap?
LRB, then Alex. I'm following LRB right now.
Okay, we'll go on LRB straight after then. Oh, yellow, Slimbo is retired. He's binded Ardis. Wow, I'm surprised he's lost it through there. But Jabraka on the line, and he's second, 25.9, 2.3. A couple hundreds there quicker than the wall.
Strong lap there. LRB in the meantime heading through this double left-hander. Not too badly through there. Seems to get good traction out of it as well, as he's now going down this second DRS straight and into this long left-hander that we just had Slimbo retiring in. Now into this right-hander now. Very important to get a good exit out of this corner, as it is a bit of a long straight heading into the final corner. And he might actually get a bit of a tow here, even though it's not allowed. Out of the final corner, and opening DRS. It's going to be a 1:26.2, and not a bad lap.
And a 1:26 flat there from Alex. Third place. Ferraris yet again showing their quali pace. Third and fourth right now. Not bad laps there.
As Noah has started another lap, and he's currently 300s up.
A mid-4 in the second sector from Tito. He's 9.5 tenths up. That's possibly a 26 flat on the cards, Tito. He's coming to the line. And that's a 25.8. 1.1 improvement. Tito in second.
Ooh. And that is better for Noah. Even though Noah did invalidate his own lap, he's getting a few more cars in between himself and Nando, as Navarp is cheekingly stealing some slipstream there. And then invalidates.
I think he needs, if Noah has any chance, he basically needs to win the race, doesn't he, and get fastest lap, and Nando has to finish 10th.
Oh, Nando should be up on his time though, 2 tenths up if I saw correctly.
Oh, there he's up, coming across the line. And 7th, 26.1.
Now Nando, 26 flat. Just ahead of Alex, splitting to 2 Ferraris. He's not on the lap.
Martin is on
Luca is on a lap. Right behind Martin.
Yeah, Martin's about it actually.
Well, Luca is not, as he's heading into the final corner. He was up on his time, I didn't notice how much. But heading towards the line, it's going to be a 1:26 flat, and look at how close it is from third.
Yep, yet again, F4 proving how close they can get in quality, and this is what we like to see. It would have been a bit more better if we had 20 and it was really close like this. It's 15, still a decent number.
I'm not sure if I saw correctly there, Jared, but Milan apparently should be 2 tenths up in the first sector, if I saw correctly.
Well, if he is, that would be a 25.8.
That would be third at the moment.
That'd be a high 25.8 if he is 2 and a bit tenths.
Let's see then. On the second sector split, as he's heading, holding it steadily around there, only half tenths now. Had a bit of a rocky second sector then. Or maybe he can find some time in the final corner. Not looking too bad around there. Heading towards the line, opening his DRS wing, and it's a 26 flat. Another one.
It's very close. What about Martin? Will he do a 26 flat? Don't know how much he's up by. Coming to the line, it could be a high 25, and it is a high 25, 25.9. Moves to third.
Just ahead of Jabreka.
This was one of the other title contenders last weekend. Unfortunately, it was taken away after Noah and Nando did finish the race.
And next one on a lap will be Alex, I believe. Then Noah.
Well, right now, advantage Nando, I'd say, for the race. Because he's in 6th and we've seen it before. He doesn't need to qualify well to do well.
Well, I mean, I would say, with the points how they are, it is advantage Nando no matter where he starts. But starting in 6th though, right in the middle of everything, isn't necessarily the best place to start as well, you know.
Yeah, that's true. As Alex then, as you said, will be the first one to begin a lap. Actually, is he the first one to begin a lap? Yeah, he is.
He should be.
No, because I saw an Alfred, I thought it was Nando cheekily out ahead of him, but it isn't.
Are you going to follow Alex?
Yeah, we'll give Alex a quick, final quali on board this season.
Be following Noah while you follow him then.
Well then, we're going to watch the tier admin, Alex Murad then. Let's see what he can do in that Ferrari. He's had a bit of good luck at the end part of the season. Let's see what he can do then. Around the final corner Gets a decent exit. Up to 8th gear now. DRS activated down the long straight. And there's Dre in the chats. Good to see you, Dre. As Alex then down the long straight now. Approaching turn 1. Heavy braking zone. Down to 2nd. Up to 3rd. And in the 4th onto turn 2. And in 6th out of turn 3. Up DRS activated down the 2nd straight. Where we can see a lot of overtaking opportunities. Into turn 4 now. Let's see what his first sector will be then. Will it be a purple sector? Let's have a look now. It's going to be a 27.7. 800s up on the time. Apparently purple. As we've said before, that can be misleading. See how he is in the second sector. Oh, heavy braking there. Bit of a lock up on the right front tyre. But he keeps it under control. Now through the double left, as Sandra said. Past games, it used to be tricky. ABS used to be really OP around here. With that, DRS activated then in the 3rd DRS detection point. Technically 2nd, but I will class it as 3rd on the final attempt on the lap. Nice tyres through the left as we saw earlier on. Slimbo bin it into the wall. Now let's see what his second sector time is. And it's a 1.4.5 there, 1.5 tenths up on his time as Martin has retired. Purple again in sector 2. Is it going to be a high 25 then? Or will he make an error in the final corner for his final quality attempt this season? Where's Alex going to be then? To the line, decent exit, keeps it under control. I think it's going to be a 1.25.8. And the answer is no, it's a 1.25.7, 6.6, 2.5 tenths improvement.
No, I invalidated his lap, but I believe he will start a new one.
Is anyone else on a lap behind?
Oh yeah, Nando.
Invalidated. Nando, you said?
Nando is on a lap.
He is on a lap.
And he's crossing the 2nd sector split right now.
He's up on his time as well.
Almost 2 tenths up. And Nando over the line to take 3rd.
Oh, 25.8.
And Noah has messed up his lap.
Oh, I think Noah doesn't really have to worry. Noah's like the only threat, and he's completely botched the lap. He's in the 1 minute 40s right now. Aries is invited his first run. What about Luca?
Guys, going slowly.
The LB, is he on a timed lap? And you've lagged out again.
These last 2 weeks, man. What the hell?
Luca's retired. LB's not on one of his times, 400s down in the 2nd sector. Oh, and he invalidates on the near the final corners as well, and that's going to be a kick in the teeth. And I believe that is it. Daniel's not improving. He's on an invalidated lap as well, and yep, I think that is game over for everybody, unless Tito's on an improvement. I think he's run out of fuel. Yeah, he's run out of fuel. Tito isn't on a lap then in the end. So, Noah, yet again, man, takes pole. But will he be able to keep the lead? And will he have some luck this season for the final round against Nando? Will Nando get in a bit of trouble into turn 1? Time will tell in the race, but this is your quali order. And you're back in ball.
Loading in at least.
Everyone has finished their runs then, but the championship point leader will go on board with Nando. Hasn't got not a lot to worry about, just needs to, I think, play safe today. And I think he could finish 8th, I think it's what, 8th, 4 points? And he's got a 14-point gap, so yeah, I think 8th, if he's just 8th and higher, he's won the title. So 8th or lower, he's won the title, not 8th now.
You know, I just realized Simblix didn't get 1 lap in.
No, he didn't. He would have had a lap, but he, for some reason, on the straight, ran wide and invalidated.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, Slimbo and Firefox didn't either, but they did crash, so I didn't get that many attempts at the same.
Yeah, which is interesting because you said Slimbo was struggling with the steering. Maybe he had an issue with the car. Hang on a minute.
Well, I wouldn't say I said he was struggling. I said he missed on one corner.
No, but I mean, like, if the rear end was a bit loose, maybe that's why he was correcting the steering a bit.
Could be. It didn't look like it.
Well then, here is your qualifying order then. One of the title contenders, Noah then, on pole position with the 125.7, 12 thousandths of a second ahead of Alex in second. Nando in third, championship points leader. Got it all to lose today, but he knows he can win it. Tito in fourth, Martin in fifth, Jabraka then in sixth, and Warp seventh. Luca, good eighth place for now. F1 Millen, Lewis on his debut in ninth. Aries in 10th. LB 11th in the best position for the grid today. Daniel in 12th, Slimbo 13th, Simblix didn't set a time either in 14th, but Firefox in 15th, who binned it into turn 3. So Slimbo and Firefox both crashed it in quali. Hopefully that doesn't curse them for the race.
Well, if that didn't, you certainly did right now.
Come on, you got to have a bit of excitement, a bit of carnage into turn 1. You know what this game's like.
You know, I know you think so, but like most people prefer it not to be, you know.
Well, obviously not swiping people, but you know, a bit of carnage. As Dre says, all the makings of a quick safety car. Well, we've seen it before. What, 2 corners and there's been a PSC called.
Yeah.
And it is F4, so that's a little up to its name. As we're loading in now, waiting for the guys to pick up their setups. Ball.
Yes.
Is it me, or is like the Mercedes like fuel thing? You know the Mercedes where they've got the bloody propane tanks. It looks like it's bloody raining on them.
Are you drunk?
No, well, you know where it has the Mercedes. You know when the box is, and you've got the bloody stupid. You know what I mean? The freaking thing above them. Where the pit box is. No, it was bloody. Oh, okay. Not drunk yet. I will have a drink after this race, but not yet. I must have been messed up then. But no, then on pole top 10, obviously on the soft compound. Nobody else out of the top 10. They're running softs. They've got
all on mediums.
And it's a one stop, I believe, soft medium, unless you want to do soft hard. But I think soft medium's the way to go. And you've left the session again.
Man.
You sure you're not drunk?
I'm positive. Oh, thank God that you can join through the same invite multiple times at least.
But, yeah. Well, Dre, yeah, long one coming to a close, and also maybe a bit of a long break for me and Sondra to do comms again, as I'll be giving up comms for next season. Someone else can take the throne.
And everybody's happy.
What do you mean? I brought the numbers in. Well, me and Felix did. But, yeah.
I did.
Well then. There's Noah then. He's probably got a lot of nerves. I'm not retiring, I'm just taking a bit of a break. I'm going to do a bit of GT7 and then I might come back as comms. Have to wait and see.
To be fair, you never know, Chad. We could be doing comms next season. It's surely not on this game, so.
Yeah, we could do Sundays. Just put IRLF1 on Sundays and let us commentate over Matthew. As Noah then is on pole. Will he win the championship today? And obviously, well, as usual, needs you to check the back in case there's a car flipping over.
Yeah, not a lot of those recently.
There's about 5 red lights, and the lights are out, and Nando's had a cracker of a start. Nando is, I don't know, he's had a struggle to start in the second phase. And Alex into the lead, into turn 1, heavy braking. Oh, Noah's trying to switch back through, and no carnage at the front.
Currently no carnage at the back either.
There's a car inside of a car at the moment.
Oh, that's always nice. Oh, Firefox down the inside on Simblix. Can he get Slimbo as well? It looks like he will. Oh, but Slimbo though hanging around in this S section, and he keeps that position impressively.
Oh, he's going around the outside though, the hairpin. He's got to watch out for the Haas as well. And look at the LRB and Millen here, F1 Millen. They're fighting it side by side, and the Alpha doing a double overtake there.
Firefox is right down the inside on
we have a 3-wide moment in the background there, Ball. Simblix and Firefox going almost 3-wide at one point there. Simble ran deep.
Simblix snuck through when Firefox went a little deep there.
Almost Tito on a warp of scrapping up ahead. McLaren versus Ferrari. But you know, the top 3, yet again, it was a Ferrari, Merc and Alpha last weekend. And Martin again showing he's got the pace in 4th. What if Martin is going to just try and win it today, just trying to take one trophy with him as Alex sets the provisional fast lap, a 1:31.9. Obviously that will be smashed next lap.
Oh, Firefox though on Simblix has the overspeed, goes down the inside into turn 1. But Simblix though breaks late, holding it around that outside, but Firefox gets that position, and look at that, Simblix loses out to Slimbo as well.
Yeah, he probably wasn't happy with that, but he's got to deal with it now, and the Haas then drops to 15th, back to the grid.
Ooh, ooh, a lot of tank slappers out going here.
Yeah, I've noticed a couple of cars as the predicted pit stop strategy has finally come. Apparently, Martin is on a 2-stopper, a soft medium.
I highly doubt that.
I don't think he is. It's a bit silly if he's gone on the 2-stop, but right now he's pulling away slightly from the warp. But I think the warp will try and come back up at these guys. Obviously, he had a victory last weekend. He probably wants another win back to back. I'll try and get a Ferrari 1-2 at least.
Alex though almost pulling out that second right now.
Yeah, Alex is doing a cracking job. When Alex needs to pull up the pace, and he's doing it. Let's have a look. Well, Ferrari are second, so technically, actually, I think Ferrari could win the constructors today, because if they finish 1st and 5th, there's only one Merc, and they're only 8 points behind. So I think Ferrari could win the constructors.
Interesting.
As Alfa Romeo
F1 Milano right on the back of Aries here. Aries not going defensively, but Aries looking like he might be running low downforce, or he just got a way better exit.
It's a bit weird seeing Aries though in 9th and not ahead of the other Red Bull, Yuji Mika, who's his teammate.
A bit sad as well.
He's your favourite driver as well, isn't he? Hopefully no commentator curse from this weekend.
Well, I mean, he is in 9th. There can't be that much cursing then.
Ooh, well, F1 Millen's just giving me a little tap on the left rear.
And Millen really on that tail now.
Well, DRS is activated, so are we going to see a switch positions between any of the drivers?
Well, right now, I think the most likely switches would either be Noah and Alex, because Alex doesn't have DRS, or Aries and Millen, as Millen is quite close still.
We'll go on board and see how close they are. The Merc is catching the Ferrari, but it's not close enough this time round.
Turn 4 maybe.
Yeah, maybe turn 4. You might have to watch out for Nando though, because Nando got very close there, but didn't get a good exit.
Alex gets a good exit.
Yeah, Noah's not even using his battery either, so he doesn't really want to attack yet.
Millen though, very close to area still. Aries holding on to that 9th place right now.
He's indeed, right now. Is he going to keep it?
Well, I think it's only a matter of time before Millen gets past. He certainly looks quicker than Aries and might be quicker than a few others.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, look at that.
Alex has been switched. Noah's through. Noah is into the lead.
Right.
So Alex might have made a mistake there. I did miss that.
Could be. In the meantime as well, Aries just let Millen pass there.
I'm wondering why he got there past quite easy. Just as I was switching to the other driver, he was making an overtake, so I missed that as well. But we got confirmation it was an easy overtake. But Martin, though, and Nando are caught back up with Alex and Noah, so it's game on.
Oh, look at this though, Alex right on the back of Noah, down the inside, and he's going to take back that P1 into turn 1. Noah though, trying to switch back him, going to get a run into turn 4. Look at this, real close on Alex. Alex instantly going defensive. Noah looking for a gap, he's going to have to try it around the outside. Alex breaks later and doesn't get much of a switch back there, and Alex stays ahead.
This is what happens, Noah. He's good in quali, but sometimes you just can't keep the race together. As he says, he needs to win. He needs Nando to have a bit of bad luck if he wants to win the championship right now. But as I thought, he would lose the title by a lot of points. Nando's just keeping up with him. And to be fair, I'm surprised Nando actually hasn't really backed off, to be honest, because he don't really need a push, does he?
Well, true, but
slide there
he
from
can't
Martin.
really back off much though, as Martin is right behind as well, and behind Martin you have Navarre literally on his bumper, so...
Well, as it stands though, if Noah stayed second, Nando don't have to score any points, he's still champion. Because even with faster start, max points he can get is 13, he has to win.
But, come on, championship, he wants to win here today as well, you know.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, Martin again!
Martin with a bit of a tank slapper.
It's the second time.
Could be in danger as Navarre is closing. Noah is closing as well.
Oh, Martin's actually almost going for it.
Breaks very late.
Martin almost hit the Nando there. Oh, no, can't get the car turned in. Is he going to go for a second run? Martin defending. Nah, he's staying behind. This is getting very heated up front though.
Martin though starting to run very low on ERS here. You can see his slight flashing down the straight to turn 4. In the meantime, while all this is happening though, Jared, there's a couple of drivers at the back struggling a bit now. Symbolix and Slimbo both lost the DRS train right now.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually, and yeah, that's not good for them.
And Firefox is barely inside it. However, he does have some ERS to make sure that he stays in it, but he's really cutting it close right now, 9.5 tenths.
Noah still trying his best. And we're just reeling him in. Oh, it's running the season on a Ferrari. Alex in trouble again.
It should be an easy overtake for Noah. However, he does have to take the outside, and Alex brakes late. Noah sticks it around the outside this time.
Oh,
he's gonna have a run into turn
look at
4.
Nando! Nando in the lead! Nando takes the lead.
Oh, but look at this now. Noah, he's fighting back, trying to put it around the outside on Nando there.
There's a bit of contact between the Ferrari and Merc. Oh, there's more contact! Alex is round.
Alex.
Oh, that's his race, going from a victory to probably no points.
Unlucky, but also a very risky place to try and hang it around the outside for Alex there.
I think there's a bit of a kicker there. Oh, it's Martin yet again. That's a bad exit in the warp. And there's a Red Bull going off there out of the double left. I believe that was Aries there in ninth place.
Well, he hasn't lost too much, if it was him. If it was Luca, he hasn't lost much either.
Well, all Noah can do now is fight hard on Nando.
Indeed. And after Nando took that lead, it looks like the pace has gone up a little as well, almost breaking DRS between 6th and 7th. See guy Daniel right on the back of Aries, but he's too far behind. Oh, Jabreka with a bad turn 1 and Millen right on his back.
Oh, Firefox ban.
Into turn 4. Millen hangs back.
And Alex doing a bit of a catch up. I'm surprised he hadn't pit, to be honest. I thought he would probably go for the undercut. A massive undercut, obviously, but... Well, right now, Ferrari... they're only 8 points behind. They will not win the Constructors. Oh, Noah's round! The championship contender has spun it down the double left, and he's lost it, I think, with the braking. And, well, like I said, Ferrari won't win it. Looked like it, as Merck is now in 9th. Right now, Ferrari will be winning the Constructors as it stands, but Jesus Christ, there's a pack ahead. Oh my God, they're going 3 wide almost on the double right-hander. And I think Martin's got some damage or something to the car because he's just lost a couple of positions. Luke is in 3rd. What's going on here?
And that quickly, a lot can change.
There's a couple of people saying karma to... oh, Luca's in the pits, so he's going for an early stop.
Same with Martin.
Less than the Merc. Oh, I thought one of them got a penalty. That's just Firefox. Well, medium's going on the Red Bull.
No wing change. Wing change for Martin. You had right about damage for him.
Yes, I wonder if there was a bit of... I wonder if he ran into the back of the Merc then, if it wasn't real.
Alex gone into the pit as well.
Yeah, mediums can make it, I think, to be honest. 20 laps. It'd be a push.
Probably, but Fernando though, this has just turned out to be a cakewalk now.
Oh yeah, basically it has it. People saying it's a bit of karma. No, I wouldn't really say karma. Alex just a bit silly making a move on the outside. So.
Well, I do believe it was an inside on that corner, but...
well, inside then.
I wouldn't really say it was his corner still either.
Oh, look at this. Millen. In the 5th. Oh, hits Jabreka's left front. But they're good. Nah, Dre, medium's maybe finished in 12 laps, but... Oh, a bit more contact between LLB and... Oh, Jabreka, LB's hit the back of him now. Daniel's hit the back of LLB. What is going on right now?
It's Jabreka on those old soft tires who should be losing most of their juice in this point.
Oh, more cars in the pits. F1 Millen on his debut, leading the race.
Nando on the warp, Tito, Aries. Everybody over to mediums, I'm assuming. Yeah.
A little bit more contact as the medium runners then. Oh, big snap there from Daniel.
And after all of this, Jared, Simblix and Slimbo are back on the tail of these other medium runners.
Yeah, that is true. They've actually managed to catch back up. That's Firefox then. Trying to get through Daniel. He's a lot quicker, he looks like.
Oh, as Tito has passed Noah.
And Luca has actually passed Nando.
Oh, Luca.
Technically, Luca is the net leader.
Technically, he is.
We'll have to see how the pace goes.
But Nando must have had a real slow pit stop or something. He was... I swear it was almost 3 seconds there on the warp.
Yeah, he was. I think he might have made an error though, to be honest.
I could also be.
But it's a bit silly, Jabraka and F1 Milan not pitting yet. And they're finally going in the pits now. I don't know. They might be on a 2-stop.
Oh, look at this though, Firefox. He's gonna try it on Daniel. Oh, he was thinking about it.
Oh, he hits the curb though.
Hits the curb and gets the tank slapper.
So we're on board back on Nando. Actually, no, we're going to on board Noah, almost making a move on the McLaren. Simlitz gets a 3-second. And Noah's used a lot more ERS this time around.
Well, it is all or nothing for Noah at this point, you know, so...
Very close then in the braking again on Tito. And yeah, it is. It's all or nothing. Basically push the pass.
I said all or nothing, I didn't say dirty.
Yeah, it's not dirty. Matthew gets away with it, so why not? It does to me, at least.
Well, you deserve it.
That's not my fault. I might have took him out once.
Ooh, Jabraka very, very deep in a double left-hander there.
Well, the warp's not going deep. He's going right at the back of Nando. I won't count Noah winning this race though, to be honest. I think he's got better race pace than Nando and Luca and Noah altogether.
It could be. He's looked very solid at the beginning of this race. He seems like he might have the most ERS out of these guys in the lead here.
Keep an eye on Firefox in case he makes a run. Yeah, he's definitely
gotta say though, that undercut from Noah really helped him back into
Noah,
this fight.
Noah's going for it. Martin's new fastest lap. Oh, but Nando, bit of contact on the right rear. That could have ended terrible for Nando. I'll tell you one thing, if he did spin and get damage, I'll tell you would have had a massive smile on his face, and that would have been Noah. But obviously he'd still need to win.
Luca though, driving very impressively at the moment.
Oh, Noah yet again making error. As Firefox moves to second. We've missed that.
It'll be interesting to see what these medium runners can do at the end when they go over to the softs as well. Obviously they have 12 seconds still. That gap is gonna shrink though, so...
That's true. We have to also count in a safety car maybe as well, because there probably will be a VSC or something like that.
Well, if anything, that would just be better for those, so...
Oh yeah, it depends when it gets cold though. If it's cold now, it's not really good for them, but if it gets cold maybe like 20...
If it gets cold now, it's horrible for them. They'll have to go to Hardston.
Nando in 6th.
Net P1.
P1 indeed.
And the warp, looking for it on Luca, right on his bumper. He's going to try to send around the outside, almost hits Nando. Is he going to be able to pull it off though? Still side by side with Luca going through this X section, and look at this. He's made the move through the S section, a rare one and a beauty.
That was a beauty indeed. No, had a very big, large steals there. Jesus, I wouldn't have done that. He almost got squeezed twice off the track.
Huge cojones.
And you've lagged out again.
And I noticed.
Jesus Christ. What's that, 5th time?
I do not know.
It's all free now. There's a dress says what move. Well, Nort's got a big task now. He needs to catch back up with Nando. 8/10 the gap is right now. I need to quickly go on board with LRB and Firefox, switching positions for the lead. As LRB's coming back at Firefox, but he hasn't got close enough gap, as you have rejoined. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Tito has got a good run on Luca, does the switch out of 3, and he's through to 8th. There's Noah watching in the background. Oh, and he's just hit the back of the Red Bull. That could be minor damage to that front wing. He's not careful, and he's really low on ERS as well, 21%. Luca yet again just slowing down. Maybe Noah's getting a bit of taste of his own medicine in him, and he's going for the big dive as well into the hairpin corner. And Noah through to 9th. Tapes, yeah, 9th then. Luca drops to 10th. Oh, Luca has to back off just to sit in that DRS as Aries in 11th there, ball. Is he going to score a point?
Yes.
As the warp has closed back up on Nando then, 5/10 of a second. The medium runners will pit around about lap 16, won't they? That's their scheduled start. Was it 18?
Somewhere between 16 and 20.
Daniel's gone deep. Simlick's doing a good job in 4th place. Oh, Alex and Martin have just switched positions. Jabraka and F1 Millen are fighting. Oh my god, Martin almost torpedoed the Alpine. He almost did the OP Zane in USA.
Nah, I'm telling you, nobody's almost done that one, Jared.
Oh, he was close. He was that.
Like, that was different gravy what happened there.
Yeah, it was a Ferrari running into the McLaren. Hold on, Nando's still keeping them up at bay.
Yeah, but still enough laps to do it as well.
Well, I'll also have to work out if Ferrari do win the Constructors at the moment. If they are the closest with 8, then Alpha and Alpine in the double digits. Alpha 19, Alpine 24 points behind the Merc. So it's...
The warp shouldn't be close enough. Gaining though.
Oh, F1 Millen's dropped a couple positions down to 14th.
That's Alex moving up, and it's actually Millen and Alex still fighting. And Millen securing that P13 for the time being, going into turn 4.
Oh, it's kind of a recovery for Alex. You know, obviously he's not going to win the race as he could have done, but he's looking to possibly get some points.
Oh, for sure. Again. However, there is a bit of a gap between Jabraka and Aries though, so...
Yeah, but remember, the guys up ahead will still need to pit.
But Millen's gone deep in the double left-hander, got the penalty as well, and Alex has gotten through.
The mediums are not looking great on the Alpha right now. He had some strong pace on the soft tyres, but mediums ain't the way to go for him. Oh, he locks up midway through that corner as well. That's not going to help.
Nando though, I think the warp might be close enough this time, using a little bit of ERS. Gaining, closing this gap, moves to the inside and takes that P6 easily away from Nando. But he goes a little deep though, so Nando could have a run back into turn 4. opening his DRS, and it's not gonna go.
Well, for some reason I thought I saw rain on the rear wing, but it's just the lights flickering on the black rear wing. As Aries gets a penalty.
Excuse me, Joe, do you know where we're racing right now?
It can still happen. I've seen it on the game where it was raining.
I mean, yes, it can, but it never does.
That's true. You never know.
I always know.
Well, right now then, Nando can just chill right now. At least you can finish last and win the title if you wanted to. Which is a bit of a kick in the teeth for Noah.
True.
But to be fair, Noah actually hasn't even lost that much time.
Maybe we'll see Nando do some donuts if he can't get the win today.
Yeah, maybe you might see some donuts. As finally some of the medium runs are pit, Firefox and Slimblix. And the McLaren of Slimbo in the pit lane. Oh, sorry, LB, not Slimblix. Wrong pass.
Now, where are these medium runners going to come out?
Oh, hang on a minute. There's yellows in sector 1. That is a Haas going slowly.
Symbolix.
He didn't do a quality that time. Yeah, he hasn't gone into the wall. I mean, it's not really the best place to put a Haas.
But that's his race over.
God, definitely.
Unless there's a safety car, he's not going to be grabbing any points.
Noah is going on the maximum attack now. He's sending it on the McLaren Tito. But he can't hold his run. He's probably going to go on the inside of the double left, but he can't hold it. Tito blocks his run. For now.
Milton seems to be struggling a little bit by turn in this race.
One on the softs though. I think it's just the grip difference to mediums. But you could have damage as well.
I think damage is more likely than grip difference, because after 6 laps you should be used to that.
Well, Noah's really picking up the pace. Purple in sector 3. The McLaren is almost sent it on Nando. Noah's trying to go on the outside of Tito. This could be a bit of trouble for the drivers here. One little error from Tito could end Nando's race. One little error from Noah could end both of their races.
Oh, Noah.
Oh, again hits the back end.
Maybe he was going to send it there.
I think he was going to try and go around the outside, but Tito played it smart and cut him off. Yeah, Noah's a lot quicker. I think 4th is 6 points, isn't it? Or is it 8th?
I cannot remember.
I think it is. Oh, no, so 8.
These soft runners though starting to gain time on the drivers ahead.
If Alex doesn't score any points, they'd be tied, the Ferrari and the Merc. But Alex is 8, so Ferrari winning the Constructors right now.
But Alex could easily drop a few positions though with these soft runners coming into play at some point.
Oh, Nando's gone off!
See that Firefox.
Noah's in 3rd. Nando dropped the 4th. He made a massive error. I think he was avoiding the McLaren. And, well, he's dropped the 4th now. The nerves are starting to get to Nando. With the pressure getting to him. Oh, he almost hits the back of the Merc. But as it stands still, Nando will be champion Noah has to win the race no matter what.
Alex currently holding up a bit of a train here now. And Firefox has just caught up to this train, and on those fresh soft tires I think we could be expecting a few overtakes now.
Yeah, definitely. A few overtakes indeed, as we're on board with one of the drivers of Firefox. Oh, definitely not this time round. He's off the track. He had a massive snap in the braking zone.
Bit of a weird one as well.
Yeah, it looked like the rear locked as he was braking, and then it just snapped him as Nando, though. Is he going for it? He's thinking about it. No, he scores back behind. But we're going to go on board with Jabraka, making a move on Alex for 7th. Let's drop to 8th then.
And now it's not just Firefox on the back of this train either. Now we have LRB, CPI Daniel and Slimbo all caught up to this train. As Symbolix takes the fastest lap.
Oh, I think there might have been a bit of contact there between Jabrakas. Now Alex has just been opened up. And Martin and Millen are now through. Firefox is his next target.
Oh, look at Firefox. He's going to go for a tear. Oh,
nice,
come on, Firefox.
Oh no, he's coming back on it. Oh, a bit of contact there. Could have ended in tears for the Ferrari. And could have possibly almost ended their constructors' hopes. Right now, I think the Merc is safe to win the constructors. 3rd is 10 points. Yeah, they need to score 8 or more. Sorry, 9. 9 or more to win.
Well, right now I think we're about to see Alex dropping out of the points in a few moments time, as we have Firefox literally on his bumper heading into the final corner. A good run from Firefox there, and he should have that position, and he gets one. And look at this. Oh, but Alex is fighting it though, and he does have slipstream from Milan. Milan playing this smart. He knows that Firefox is going to be on him next. Oh, and Firefox brakes way too late, goes into the back of Milan and loses the position to LRB and Daniel and Slimbo.
Nando has a 14-point gap, so basically Nando could finish last. Firefox is retired. That better not call a safety car, because that's just...
It shouldn't.
That was Alex just losing positions left, right and centre. Oh, more contact between them and Farron. Yeah, well, he's off the session now. No safety car.
But it won't.
I've ripped him to shreds if he calls a safety car. Interesting fights going on.
Indeed. Alex though seems like he's been struggling a lot, and he's down into 13th now.
Noah's still trying his best. As it stands though, Merck still will be crowned constructors. Which I've got to give credit to Merck, since Tom has missed like most of the races. As Tito makes a move. Oh, Tito hits the Ferrari! Noah wasn't expecting that. Round the outside of turn 1. On the inside of 2. Oh, this is going to end in tears. Bit of contact yet again, wheel banging. Tito, the Merc, we've seen this before. This is when Nando made a double overtake on the Merc and the Ferrari of Alex and Noah. That could have ended in tears. Tito was being a bit careless there. On the straight, he just runned in the back of the Ferrari.
In the meantime, we have lots of fighting at the back as well. These 3 medium runners of Martin, Jabraka and Milan fighting it out, while these soft runners are just waiting for a chance.
Yeah, these soft runners are fighting tooth and nail.
You know, I wouldn't really say they are, to be honest. They're playing it very patiently at the moment, and I think they might be playing it a little bit too patiently, because those softs shouldn't be good for that much more.
Well, right now, Simblix has the fastest lap, a 27.8, while everybody else is on 29.28, and the only other person in 27 is Daniel.
Well, Daniel is currently stuck in this train. As we can see, Milan right on the back of Jabraka.
Noah, Nando, passing Tito, and was missing that again.
Oh, Jabraka down the inside on Martin. Martin giving him the space. Getting the space back as well, but look at this though. Milan might be looking for a double overtaker. As we can see, Martin is out of ERS. He can't do much to defend himself. Jabraka on the inside, Milan on the outside, and both him and Martin goes wide there.
Oh no, oh god, oh my god, Jabraka's off. Jabraka's in the wall. That was very silly.
And Daniel's off.
Yeah, it was very silly there from the Haas of LMP. Yet again on the final race, causing problems. Last season he ruined Rocco's championship, and this season causing that crash. What is he playing at? It's twice this in the final round. Come on. I wanted carnage, but not like that. 3 wide in that corner is not going to work.
Stop lying. You want all sort of carnage.
No. I want carnage for the top 2.
No, with a penalty.
Yeah, that's it. Championship over. Constructors over as well. If he loses on penalties as well, he drops to 5th, and Ferrari win it.
He's currently been dropped by Navarre as well.
And it looked like he was pitting then. Jesus Christ, look at the straight line speed from Nando. Easy peasy lemon squeezing. The Red Bulls now are in combat with the McLaren.
Oh, and we have a freeway fight. It's LRB, Martin and Milan. Milan in the middle, Martin on the outside, LRB on the inside. LRB, could he get both? Milan still holding on there. LRB in 8th. He could have a run down to turn 4 though, if he dives it on the inside. He does. Little bit of contact, but gives him the space on the exit, and LRB should have it. A little bit of contact there as well.
Go on, F1 Milan, dive it. Yes, there we go. Oh, hang on. Martin's got massive foot wing damage. He's hit one of the cars. I think Daniel's whacked him, and he's hit one of the McLarens or something.
Oh, unlucky Martin.
Oh, and he gets, that's even worse, 10-second penalty.
Well, with that massive front wing damage, it didn't really matter, did it?
Nah, but a 10-second penalty is a bit harsh. This guy can't stop.
Oh, Daniel pressuring Slimbo here. Slimbo takes it 3 seconds going over that curve there.
Oh, no. Tito's made an error. Merck could still win the Constructors right now. Yeah, as it stands, Merck still win the Constructors.
Are you sure about that? No, I will drop to 4th.
But they have more wins than Ferrari.
Oh yeah, 4th is 8 points, yeah.
So it would be tied, Merck would still win it. As Martin has crashed, so he's out. Says Cole will not be called.
But once again though, fighting in the back here. LRB, Milan, Slimbo with a back end loss. CPI Daniel seeing a chance. Can't really get past with Slimbo having that though, but Milan on the inside of LRB into turn 4, and on the inside of Slimbo we have Daniel as well. Daniel and Slimbo still going side by side, heading into the section. Slimbo holding it around the outside, manages to hold on to that position barely.
Yeah, so while that was going on, we had a nice helicopter view of that battle.
God, Jared, you could think these 4 was fighting for the title right now.
Yeah, definitely. Look, Aries is fighting for Noah, so this is for position as well. Right now, if Aries passes Noah, the championship goes for the Constructors goes to Ferrari, because then Noah will be 5th. So Noah's in a bit of trouble here. Alpine can't win it, obviously. They're DNF'd. And Alfa Romeo can't because there's only one driver in it. So it's Ferrari or Merck for the Constructors then.
Here we go again.
I don't know about that overtake though. It is technically on the yellows because of the AI of the Alpine. Will he have to give that position back? Oh, he's giving it back.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, and that was a bit unlucky there. He would have had him, but well. I hope they've changed that for the next game. There's another fight for LRB and Milan for 7th.
Round 16, I believe, we're in between these guys.
It's going to end up in one of them getting knocked out because one of them's going to make an error and it's going to be a pile up. And to be honest, I have a weird feeling it's going to be the AlphaTauri who's going to cause it.
I'm not so sure about that. He's been very quiet at the back there.
I think he was the one who had contact with Martin to lose his front wing.
Well, that could be. I didn't notice that.
Because all I saw when the LRB and thing was fighting, 2 seconds later Martin was off, and then there was no front wing, so he's either hit the back of the McLaren, so he must have been pummeled from behind.
Milan, LRB though. Once again, down the start-finish straight. Milan leading them out. LRB 4 tenths behind, gaining, and he's gaining quickly as Milan makes his move to the left. And LRB choosing to stay back there.
Look at Daniel almost make it 3 wide in a 1.
It almost looked like LRB was going to try to make it into turn 4, but he doesn't really get that chance.
I won the penultimate lap, so one more error from these guys, and the first lap is still held by Simblix, 27.8. But yeah, as it stands, Merck still win the constructors. I believe as it stands. I'll have to actually add all that up to make sure. But
yeah, I'm not so sure. I believe you said they needed 9 points earlier.
well, no, they have an 8-point gap, but they'd need 9 points now, basically, which they don't. They can't tie on 8th.
Yellows?
That's
no.
Well,
and that's Mercedes constructors gone.
Both have gone. Drivers and constructors. It's going to be a kick in the teeth for Merck, but it's going to be toast of celebration for the 4 seat. Ferrari, yet again, doing well as a team in the final run this season. Start of the season, struggled.
Round 17 between Milan and LRB here. Milan going defensively very early, moving back. Made his 2 maneuvers. LRB down the inside. Noah going very slowly ahead of them.
I wonder if he's going to outperform Milan here.
Managing to keep it, but I think Milan has gotten DRS because of that, and that ruins LRB's chance.
A bit of a drifting contest tonight.
I know I must have damage. Look at this, Milan easily getting past there. LRB easily going to get past into this hairpin, I think. But he isn't though. Noah doesn't give anything away there.
I would say he's backing off. He's apologising. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Bit calm.
He's lost him 2 positions still though.
Yeah, but he did.
Our LRB should be taking those 3 positions out of him on pens anyway.
Yeah, that's true. And Jesus Christ, have you seen where Nando is? He's hounded by the Red Bulls right now. But no up, yet again, back to back as the McLaren of Tito's bottled it. Back-to-back wins, one in Imola, and he wins in Bahrain. Good end to the season for Nawal.
But look at Nando though, celebrating as he's going over the line to take that Drivers' Championship ahead of Noah.
And Ferrari then are confirmed the Constructors' Champions as well this season. Slimbo then drops to 8th, Daniel in 8th, 9th is Noah. Alex does take 10th, so it's definitely confirmed. Another point for Ferrari. Tito in 11th.
LRB jumps all the way up to 5th on pens in the end.
Yeah, but obviously that might get removed in all reports and with the Jabrak thing. But I think Simlix is going to give us some donuts. And he is. Fastest lap, donuts. got to give it him for the
Goat.
last time we'll see that ugly Haas with that silly livery.
Ugly? What are you talking about?
Nah, the best Haas is the black and white. This Haas is just get it gone.
Yeah, it is an unpopular opinion, but I think this one looks quite nice.
I'm not a fan of it. I disagree there, Dre. I think Rich Energy Haas is the best, to be honest. I think that's the goated livery.
It was a good livery, but I'm not sure if it was as good as you would have it to be. It was just very nostalgic with the.
What with the Lotus?
With how it reminded you of the Lotus, yeah.
Well, there we have it then. The championships have been wrapped up then, so as confirmation again, wins the Drivers' Championship in style, another podium, second place, and destroyed his competition this weekend. But Nawop and Alex do it for Ferrari, as Noah made a mistake there in the race. So Ferrari win the Constructors, and here are your unofficial results. Might change if pens obviously get added. But Nawop then takes the win. Nando second, Luca in third, starts from 8th, not a bad race. Aries 4th, both Red Bulls there, up 3rd and 4th, good race from the Red Bulls. LRB then 5th, bit of controversial 5th, what happened between him and Jabraka. F1 Millam in 6th, Daniel 7th, Slimboy in 8th, Noah 9th, and Alex takes the final point in 10th. Tito 11th, and Simblix, who took the fastest lap and got 12th then in the Haas, and gave us some donuts. Good job for him. And Jabraka, Martin, Firefox, all DNF from today's race. Oh, well. Good race.
Oh, it was a good final race, but it is Bahrain. Bahrain usually is a good race, but might I just point out that, though, Jared, who would have thought Ferrari to win the Constructors after their start of the season?
Definitely not me. They're be all realistic.
Like first 4 races, 0, 8, 4, and 0 points. That was their first 4 races. Now their last 4 races before this race, 18, 16, 22, 21. What a comeback from the Ferraris towards the end there.
I'm not deflating the Ferraris. They have had a bit of an easier near the end as obviously Noah's teammate Thomas didn't decide to turn up for the final couple of rounds. So that probably was a kick in the teeth for Merck. But Noah could have won the Constructors today, could have won the Drivers if Nando had lots of instants and that, but it didn't happen. But Ferrari, you can't fault them. Noah 2 back-to-back wins as well. And they've had a late charge, so hopefully they can carry on that for the next game if they're in F4 and their teammates again. But as to
be fair, actually, Jared, Ferrari wins in the last 5 races of the season. Alex with back-to-back wins before the warp.
Oh, but yeah, it's even better then. So that's helped him a lot then. But as I was saying, as our last comms for obviously PSGL for a while, you got anything to say before we end the stream?
Nah, you never know. We could
know.
always see Fruity Tooty Pebbles over there again.
It's alright, OAP, you know, it's just, you just need to relax. Just get your Zimmer frame again, or walking frame, whatever, and you'll be alright.
Listen to this guy.
Well then, I've been your commentator, Iron Neon. As Sandra said, we might be back for next season, depends what happens, but we'll have to wait and see. And been with the OAP himself, the guy who bottled his F4, F6 championship in PSGL.
I've bowled a lot of stuff. But I do believe it was F4.
Fell asleep before the race, he did as well. But it's been a great season of comms and great drives as well. But until next time, see you guys whenever we do come back. We might come back next season for not IRL, bloody hell, wrong league. PSGL F1 next season. So, you know, kind of give us a shout for the tier.
Trying to get fired there or something?
No, I'm not getting fired. PSGL F1's our comms next season, I believe. We need to commentate over Matthew Order, I think. I think we'll do a better job. But see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.